them a criteria and give them a deadline. And if we don't get results, because if we look at our current leadership, and that includes Farrakhan, and that includes, because he can't, that includes Jesse Jackson and all the other ones that are coming up in the same shadows, is that, you know, you've been in a position of quote-unquote power, leading us, quote-unquote leading us to where? You know, and where is this? We need to have some sort of council or something that every 6 months or a year does a progress report to see where they at, and if they're not doing it, then we out them and we bring in somebody that will. You know, but I think I don't want to project it as, you know, that someone needs to start with me, and then I need to get with other people that are down with it, and we need to just make it happen, because when we say what we need and then we leave it at that, it never gets done.
Well, that's true, and it's a tough game out here because we're in need of a lot of direction, and we got a bulk of the black population thinking that there's nothing wrong with the system the way it is, you know, that we just need to plow ourselves a little bit more. They don't even see anything inherently wrong with continuing to let some people dominate us as if we have always been dominated for millions of years, and don't rock the boat, you know. Just get an education and get a job and try to leave the planet with some dignity. Well, to me, it's indignant that we don't get to maximize our potential and be the true great people that we should be. I don't even know how people could be comfortable with education and no action, where they just can tell you about all the schools they went to and all the courses they've studied, but they're not impacting on anything. They're just going along for the ride. I think, you know, if you're a true African, you can't embrace the society. I mean, I think sometimes people need to define where they really are in life by that. Are you rejecting it or are you embracing it? And if you're embracing it, you need to think about why you're embracing it. Exactly,
and that's the thing that I love to stand by. I second that, and that we are comfortable. We have been. I think we're mainly comfortable because we've forgotten. And I don't even know if there's many, if we, in our lifetime, and probably a couple generations back, haven't had any examples of successful people that have run against the norm and have done well. And that's what, it doesn't mean that it can't happen. It's just that we're so visual. And because we can't see it, you know, I mean, reading about Black Wall Street is one thing, but to have seen it could have inspired one to say, you know what, I can do this. And I think that that's where the spirit of Black Wall Street, I definitely believe that it lies in the spirit of what Harambee Radio is doing. I definitely believe that that we're trying to do that as well. And I'm applying the pressure to myself as I even say it to manifest something physically. But I think that, you know, we've been caught up into this cycle of, you know, get the education. You know, education don't mean nothing because there's no jobs here, you know. And not only that, not that there's not any jobs. I like to point out, I had a talk with a friend the other week, a close friend of ours was Sophia Stewart, if you're familiar with, who's who's in court, getting ready to go to court for The Matrix and The Terminator.
Yeah, she's been on Harambee.
Yeah. So big up to her too. We were talking about how what makes a person such as what I do and probably what you do and what other people that I've been blessed to be in the circle with,